Okay, it's Cody here, back again with Keystone Detail. And this is also a fun one, and that is, why is my ceramic coating not beading water or not beading water anymore? This is something we hear from customers from time to time. Over the years, we now know better how to set expectations and be realistic and open and upfront with people. So let's dive into why ceramic coating may not beading water. Maybe you're a past customer or you're out there and your vehicle has been coated, but it's no longer beading water and you're wondering why. What the heck? I just spent hundreds or thousands of dollars to have my vehicle coated. Why is it not beading water? So there's a few reasons for that. Really, the biggest one, the one that we see most likely, and where our head jumps to right away when someone says, hey, my coating's not beading water like it should, or it doesn't even seem like it's working. And that's because your coating is likely contaminated. So it's important to know that, as we discussed and go over in other videos in this series, talking about coatings, they form a molecular bond to your clear coat. And coatings, although still have pores themselves, so just like your skin and even the paint on your car, the coating itself has pores, and if improperly cared for, or just maybe even abused, or just not even washed for a few weeks or months, coating can become severely contaminated. And that's going to be from things like road grime, not regular washing, and just letting that stuff accumulate and build up. That's why we recommend bi-weekly washing to have the best results. But then we have the polar opposite of vehicles we've coated in the past that come back in for an annual visit, and they mention that they've not washed it one single time since we coated it a year prior. And even those can be brought back, but it's important to not freak out if your coating is not beading, because the answer really is that it's likely just contaminated. There's not many more things that could be going on with that. After doing hundreds and hundreds of vehicles, and having it on personal vehicles, and just testing and day in and day out trying these products for ourselves and actually putting them through like abuse tests, we know what's possible. And it's likely that your coating just needs a thorough decontamination bath. That's one reason we make it a requirement for at least, at minimum, one annual visit to us per year for keeping the warranty on a coating that we provide here, because we know a lot can happen in a year. So we want to make sure that if maybe you're someone that hasn't washed your vehicle in a whole year since having it coated, that we get it properly decontaminated and cleaned, so we can remove all that junk from those pores and get it performing properly again. Because then once you pull all those impurities and junk out from the coating and utilize the proper techniques and everything in relation to that, your coating is going to come right back to life and generally be just like it was the day it was installed. And it's important that you know this if you're a DIYer at home, so you're not freaking out, but also if you're maybe a customer of ours, or you've had a car coated from other shops around you, that you're not freaking out. Because this is happening, it's very easily addressable, and it's not the end of the world. The money you spent is not wasted or gone. Just know that you need to be properly maintaining and caring for that vehicle. We recommend bi-weekly washes for the best results, but we know that's not always possible. So if maybe you let a couple weeks pass, or just life gets in the way, and you see your coating is performing less than great or not beading water anymore, just know that it likely needs a decontamination bath. And that's something you could do at home with the proper tools and chemicals, or have professionals like us here at Keystone Detail do and perform that service for you, or a shop near you. So again, circling back to this question at hand, why is my ceramic coating not beading water? Likely because it's contaminated, and you need to have it decontaminated. This is going to happen if you haven't washed it in weeks and weeks and weeks, or maybe you've been putting a ton of miles on your car, as we have some customers that drive much more than the average which is roughly 10,000 per year. Some customers quadrupling that for a year because of their business or the industry that they're in. And the coatings on those type of cars need more love and a little bit more care because we're increasing that mileage. So they're more likely to get contaminated faster. But hopefully this helps you guys. If you were worried about your coating that's not beading water, just know that you either need to give it a good decon bath or get it somewhere that can have one performed, and you're likely going to be right back to where you were close to on day one when you had a nice shiny car, beading water, all of that good stuff. So again, hopefully that helps. Loved going over this one with you guys because it's one we deal with a lot, especially doing coatings every single day. Until the next one, guys, you know where to reach us if you need to get a hold of us. Do that at keystonedetailpa.com or through our social channels at Facebook or Instagram even. And we're having a good time. Hope you're having a good time. Looking forward to seeing you guys in the next few videos in our ceramic coating FAQ series. So enjoy the rest of your day. We'll talk to you soon.